I'd like to call this meeting of the City of Dayton Code Enforcement Board to order, please. Monday, March 16th, 2026 at 5:30 PM. The first item on the agenda is the approval of minutes from the Code Enforcement Board meeting on December the 1st, 2025. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion made
I'll second.
and seconded. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion so carries. Minutes approved. Next item on the agenda is a compliance review from the Code Enforcement Board order in case number CEB 25-2. Ms. Patterson?
Yes. So on the compliance for the last Code Enforcement Board, the weeds were cut. However, it looks like they were all thrown in the alley. I put a photo on your desk there. I don't know who put them there, but they were all in the alley.
So are you saying that
I never received a call or an email or anything that said that it was completed. So 30 days out, I went out and looked, and that's what was there.
So it appears that the weeds were cut and put into the city's right-of-way alleyway.
Yes.
is this picture, the second picture on the property?
That is in the alley, city property.
Is that alley used as transportation?
It's a paper alley, so it's not been improved.
Yes.
But people do use part of it further down, closer to the street by the railroad tracks.
There are a few parking pads back there that people use to, they access. Once you get probably a house or two up, it's unusable.
So would your recommendation be that that be removed?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And so how long will we give Mr. Aker to remove those? Or,
I mean, I think within 10 days, maybe.
board members, do you have any comments on this? Yeah, this is a review of. Yes, a review of the last. Yeah. Yeah.
Showing that neighbor in the alley, blocking access to my property. All the work, I have photos. I didn't make that pile, but she's just assuming I did. That pile was there when she.
I did not say you, I said I assumed that you,
So, I'm not going to remove it. First of all, it's in a city alley that is never updated. I lived in that very house for 10 years. I personally cleaned that alley probably 5 or 6 different times so that I could use it. Now it's an absolute mess. Rocks, boulders, trash, fuzzy mattresses, everything else in that alley.
So, Mr. Aker, you're just saying you didn't put that there?
I did not put that there. I cleaned all of my stuff up, put it on my trailer, carried it all the way out front because I couldn't use that alley as access. Bring my little bobcat up to help clean it out. I had to carry it all down the sidewalk, put it all in my trailer in the front on Maple Avenue. I mean, I'll clean it if you want, but give me more than 10 days. And then cite or ask the neighbors who are doing a crap rehab job, they're the ones who piled that there, if they're gonna be partially responsible or help me with it. Because, I mean, it's not
You mean they took it out of your yard, come to your yard, took it out of your yard and threw it in the alley?
No, that's not what I said at all.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
No,
Well, I
those
must have missed it.
trees and all that brush,
Yeah,
I don't know, I don't have pictures in front of me, but I know the pile that you're referring to, because I have pictures of it on my phone.
yeah.
If you look somewhere near that pile, you will probably see a garage of some sort, or part of a garage. That garage is the property next to mine, that is the property that's being rehabbed. Next to that garage, I can go there right now and take pictures, they ripped out all those trees and brush and nastiness, which is good, I'm glad they cleared those out. But they literally cut them up and piled them in the alley right near the garage, in between my property and their property. And then they just sat there. I don't think legal to burn them, they could probably just be burned, it's just on a cobblestone alley. I don't know the burning restrictions, you know, but anyway, I'm just saying.
Okay, I just want to be clear on that. Thank you.
So it's not mostly brush, it's mostly bigger
Yeah.
trees.
Gotcha.
But anyway, I'll work, I'll get rid of it somehow. But, I mean, in this weather, I would prefer today. And then, I don't know how that works, you guys can reach out. I don't know the owners, they're not there that often. Or I was just asking them, hey, can we work on this? Back a trailer up here, we'll know it.
Ms. Patterson, can you check on that, who the owners are next to Mr.
Yeah.
Aker, and see what the situation is there with them doing their rehab, and if they contributed to this
Yes.
situation?
So why don't we put this on hold, and I'll get in touch with the neighbors, see what's going on with it, and then we'll revisit it.
What is this?
That's fine.
And I have
Is that the alley or plastic?
my backyard property is actually,
Well, we wouldn't revisit this situation for over probably another month, right? So that,
okay, well, I'll do that, I'll work on that, see if I can get bigger chunks of it.
I believe you can, if you contact up at the city hall, they'll send you next door to the fire department, depending on when their burn season is, but they will allow you to get a burn permit through the fire department.
Gotcha.
As long as you can prove that you've got a hose handy, and if you're doing it in a barrel, but like I said, I'm not sure as to when the actual periods are where you can burn, but they may make an exception.
Like I said, a lot of it's falling off, I think
Yeah,
it's not.
that'd make your life easier probably.
That's fine.
Yeah,
And that's the fire department right next.
correct.
okay,
We'll put that on hold. Okay.
okay. Moving on, we have one new case before us this evening. That's case number CEB 26-1. It's an appeal of a citation number 5825 of 1718 Berry Avenue, Dayton, Kentucky, regarding glass and glazing violations. So calling this citation to order, 5825. Citation was issued on February 10th, 2026 against Octavian Aker. Would you please state your name and address for the record, please?
Sure.
Octavian Aker, 13300 Madison Pike, Morning View, Kentucky, 41063.
Mr. Aker, would you,
Oh, you're going to swear?
I will in a minute, yeah. Would you like to continue with your appeal, the citation?
Sure, but I do have a question. I've got some exhibits here. I
Yeah,
don't
we'll get
know
to
if
that.
You guys want a copy, or just look at them as we go through them?
We'll-
I don't,
I'll call for those in a little bit.
Okay.
Yep, thank you, sir.
okay.
Okay, so at this time, I want to swear Mr. Aker in and the code enforcement officer as well. Okay, so raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Ms. Patterson?
I do, yes.
Okay. All right, great. So just remember, board, that the burden of proof in this situation falls with the city. And, based on the evidence, facts presented by both sides, you can ask questions, clarification, that kind of thing. And then we'll make a decision based on that. And at this time, we will proceed if both parties are ready. Mr. Aker, we go with the city first.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine.
So on January 20th, there was a notice of code violation sent. There were 4 windows that had issues. When I went back on February 10th, they were not repaired. As you see from the pictures on, it looks like February 24th, they were repaired. 2 were repaired. On March 9th, the 3rd one was repaired, and as of today, the 4th one is still not repaired, this morning at 9 a.m.
Okay,
on
so,
the front side.
so 4 broken windows or windows in disrepair, 3 have been repaired and 1 is still not repaired. Is that
Correct.
correct?
Yes,
Okay.
and that's pretty much it.
And that's it?
That's it.
Okay, so Mr. Aker?
Well, so first, I'm not sure what we're looking at there. I'd like to be clarified what 4 windows are in question, because I thought everything had been repaired, but,
Can we just show him the picture of the one that is not repaired,
We can.
if the other 3 are?
Sure. The last picture on here. Do you want to? On the front side, the right side of the property. And it looks like that's the only one that was not fixed.
I can't tell for sure, 'cause I can't tell the location of where that's actually at. But I do know that the tenants had put tape and stickers and duct tape and packing tape over windows, mirrors, doors, door windows. That appears to be, that's one of those situations where there's just tape that I didn't clean off. About 99% sure, even though it was during a snow emergency. I actually did replace and repair all the broken panels. It took me a little bit longer because I used Dickies glass, and they were actually closed for 3 days during the snow emergency. They had my frame where they were replacing the one window because I couldn't do that myself. Anyway, so I believe that is actually tape on a window. It does not need to be repaired, but I want to look at that closer and revisit it. If that's the case on that one, that's fine. Let me know how you want to go. I have a few things to go through, but it doesn't have anything to do with that window, so.
Okay, so you want to present some evidence and based on the appeal?
I just want to, you've already seen, or Casey's already said that the other ones that I thought, I didn't have a picture of that one specifically in the original code enforcement violation. It was just 2 pictures, and I assumed, I don't have the original one on me, but I have a picture of this in the front of the house. This window here was missing. That's the one that was at Dickies because they had to replace the whole frame. There was another one upstairs that it wasn't broke. There's just louvers. They're just ventilation louvers.
I can show you where.
That one was replaced.
Look at this photo here. This is where it is.
Okay. That's
That's
between
the front.
Okay. Well, I know one here was missing.
Yes.
So that's like a little closet area. I do believe that's the one I'm talking about that has still tape and everything else. I've been working on another house. Obviously, I got that glass fixed, but I have another house I'm trying to sell, get under contract. I believe that is just tape on that one window. Can't tell
Okay.
for sure, but I'm more than happy to look at it again and again,
Sure.
make sure it's not tape, or if it's tape and it's cracked, get that one repaired as well. But I just didn't see that one before. I knew that there were 3 windows, 1 that they had busted out the frame, 2 that they were just missing. So that's what I addressed.
Okay.
So,
And I'm willing to revisit it in 30 days if you want to go that route. Do you want to give him 30 days to fix it?
It's a pleasure of the board at this time. Based on the fact that he's fixed 3, the ones in question? It's up to you all.
I'd like to maybe say we can revisit this in 30 days, but then if we find that that's not tape and it's cracked, we continue to pursue fines set forward.
Sure.
I think 30 days would be acceptable, get that taken care of.
Okay. Revisit in 30 days. That's the pleasure of the board. And at that time, if it is a damaged window, it should be replaced before that 30-day period. And
Oh,
if it's
yeah, absolutely.
tape, just take the tape off.
Right.
Okay.
You probably should put put that in the written order, recognizing that the actual order, recognizing he has that amount of time to
Right.
make the repair.
Yeah, I believe that's what we did on the
Well,
last one as well.
yeah.
I do have two more things. It's concerning the case, but on the outside of it, it's just concerning going forward. I don't know if I can present that, question it, or,
It's concerning this case?
well, it's concerning this case and ongoing what I consider to be harassment from both the city and the board. Well, but more importantly, I have photographic evidence of being cited on the 10th of February. I mean, she knows that's the date. And then I have photographic evidence along with the actual postmark envelope, which wasn't mailed or put on my property until 48 hours later. And I'm assuming you guys all know that you're given 7 days to appeal. You all know now
That's
from
correct.
the testimony that I live in Morning View, Kentucky. Pretty sure Cassie herself can attest to the fact that if she mails something or if I mail something, it's a minimum of 2 to 3 days. If you look at the calendar, the 10th, I believe, was a Tuesday, the Thursday, and the postmark is 5 p.m. on Thursday. That means it was physically impossible for me to get that notice to even try to do an appeal after I'd done the repair until at the very minimum, the 16th, which was Monday. By the 17th, the appeal would be too late, which I did actually catch it in my mail on the 16th and filed it, appealed it. It was timely. I bring that up because I'm literally in the middle of another case at district court where city, and I don't know who because they don't sign it, but they denied my appeal because it was, in their theory, 3 days late. So moving forward, if I'm working on the windows, if we're trying to work together, I would also like to address that situation, that if in the future, why has it been delayed 48 hours? And I don't get that grace on my end. They don't tell me, well, just add 2 days to that. You have 2 more days to file that appeal. I don't get that. So it's against constitutional due process. And there's several precedents that say, you know, if you're going to abide by the 7-day window, it needs to be filed and mailed the day of to give due process time. So, minor thing, I just wanted to be on the record. I can give you a copy of the actual postmark envelope if you want it, or if it's just noted, that's fine.
If you want to present it for the record, I mean.
Yeah, I can just give you a copy. It's Exhibit A. I mean,
We have a copier as well.
I have copies.
Okay.
And then the only other thing, and I won't make a big deal about this, I mean, I was gonna, since we're already trying to work 30 days, it seemed like we're trying to work together. I just want this for the record. Again, potentially violated during a snow emergency. We're all drug out here today in horrific weather over this. These are just pictures. I'm not gonna ask you individually if the board has seen each of these addresses. These are all addresses in one walking block of my property. You can see the pictures on my property, which was a missing window, almost 2 missing windows, and potentially tape on a 3rd window. These are all properties. Addresses are clearly marked on them. I have copies.
Yeah, Mr. Aker, I mean,
Well, this is part of my defense. And if this goes to an appeal like the last one did, I need this to be part of the record. So that's all. If you're denying it as part of the record, that's fine as well. It doesn't
I
matter.
don't
to
want
me.
to deny anything as part of the record. I'm just saying that we're not here to discuss other properties.
Well, I'm here to discuss the constant unequal harassment and application of law. I mean, it's ongoing for 3 years. I have 5 different court cases against the city of Dayton, specifically against Cassidy and Mr. Fawcett over here. It's very contingent to my personal case, this case, and the other 5 cases. So that's why I wanted to bring it up as record. We're trying to work together. Got 30 days on this. That's it.
So the board is only here to discuss
Right.
the case that we're
That-
here
right.
on.
That's fine.
Which is the window issue.
Right.
So if there's any other evidence that he'd like to address or support or anything else that he'd like to tender for your all's review, but as far as anything of the other issues, this board's not, wow.
Yeah, it's getting bad. I'm all for agreeing to the 30-day thing. You guys want to do that, put it paper, we can sign it, get out of here. It looks like it is getting worse. Excuse me.
Okay. So we've already agreed that that's what we'll do. We'll revisit. And
Yeah, I don't know if you've had a vote yet on it. Have you all
we're
voted?
going to.
Okay.
Yeah. We've agreed that we would revisit this issue in 30 days and make sure that all the repairs have been completed and that the third or the fourth window is in fact either fixed or the tape is removed, that kind of thing. So,
And I believe that'll coincide with the 30 days on the pile as well.
yes,
Correct.
yes,
Okay.
all that together. So can somebody make a motion to that effect, revisit in 30 days?
I don't think I can.
I'll make a motion that we give him 30 days to get these things rectified.
I'll second that motion.
Motion made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None? All right, motion carries. We will put together an order right here and sign that.
Yeah, I need to make a copy for him, so we need to do
Yes,
it now.
yes, we will do that. Okay. So that concludes our business this evening. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right.
Who seconded that?